Yo, what's up guys, I'm back, good review here. This time we have this 92 rated Puskas card. Now, I was lucky enough to get him out of my icon pack. Now, before you come in looking in the comments down below, I've done so many of them, so it is warranted to get one or two good ones. Now, on stats, he's 5'8", got the high medium work rate, he's got the 4-star skills, 3-star weave, and his preferred foot obviously being that left-hand foot. Now, on our search, we can only play the striker and the centre forward, which is a little bit annoying in my opinion, because he doesn't have any variety, and especially as they have a lot of players with the same striker centre forward, so it doesn't allow me to play them all on the same team. Now, stats, he's got the 90 pace, 94 shooting, 89 passing, 91 dribbling, and 74 physical, so on paper, looks like one of the best well-rounded cards in the game. Now, on playstyles, he has quite a few to talk about. First of all, he has the power shot, he has quick step and rapid, which is very, very nice to have. He has Travellas as well for that weak foot, just trying to avoid that. He has flair, and he also has first touch flush, which I actually quite like this year. I didn't particularly like it at the start, but when he's up front and you need to trap the ball in, it is very, very nice. Now, if you do enjoy the review or want to see more, please do subscribe. It generally does mean a lot to my channel, and I see after positives and negatives. Peace. So on to my other thoughts. Now, if you don't know how the segment works, I pretty much say what's good, what's bad, what you should and what you shouldn't do about the card, just so you're utilising it as best as possible. Now, first for me is those 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot. Now, the 4-star skills, obviously in the minimum necessity, I don't want any less than 4-star skills because it's a little bit hard to use. But he does have the 4-star, which is quite nice, and he's getting into some nice positions. Now, the 3-star weak for me, if you're hitting on that weak foot, is abysmal. He would miss a lot of chances for me on that right foot. But most of the time, you are going to use that Trivela. He does have the Trivela playstyle, so you will be using that effectively a lot of the time on that left foot because it is very, very nice and effective. But obviously, stay away from that weak foot. Now, the pace for me, really, really good. He's got the rapid and quick step. He's got the 90 pace. He's got the Hunter. All of these go together really, really nice. I don't think he was as fast as Torres, mainly because I know that's top speed on a taller striker just seems to be a lot better. But with that being said, he is still really fast and will definitely get you into these nice positions. Now, the shooting for me is his far his best attribute. 95 composure, 95 finishing, 96 in tap positioning, 94 shot power. All of these aspects are so amazingly good, and he can rocket a shot in his left foot. As you've seen in these clips, even around the 18, when he's like in a tighter angle, he can smack it and it'll fly across goal. He's one of the best finishers in the game, in my opinion. Obviously, he is very one-dimensional on that foot, but with that being said, on that left, it's very, very hard to stop. Now, the passing for me, this is what I really like about this card. You can literally play him anywhere. You can play him wide, you can play him up front, you can play him cam. Because of that stamina, because of that passing, he is a very, very versatile card. Now, the passing, as I just said, really good. I wish he had some passing traits to go with it, like incisive or long ball pass. But with that being said, he can do the simple stuff, he can do the very like long ball stuff, he can pretty much do it all. Now, the dueling for me, he's 5'8", and he also has a bit of a stocky build. So this is going to be very, very hard for his defender to knock him off this ball, especially with that 91 balance and these dribbling stats to go with it. When you're using that R1 dribbling with him, to use that agility and that dribbling stat, he's not going to be able to be touched really, and when he does, they're not going to be able to get him off the ball. Now, next to me, as I've already talked about, is that composure. That composure is insanely, insanely good. Even on the passing and the shoot, it's just really, really nice. And he's a very, very well-rounded card. Now, this is where it downfalls a little bit. So he's got bad jumping, bad head and axis, so he's not going to be an aerial threat at all. And he also doesn't have the high strength and aggression, so he's really not going to be the most physical of cards. Although he can hold off these defenders because of that balance and the stocky body type. He's not going to be a strength type of card to really like go 1v1 on strength. Obviously, he can just hold him off for a few more seconds to get the shot off is what I'm trying to say. Now, the stamina for me, really, really good. I think it'll last you 90 minutes no matter where. You play him cam, wide, striker. It doesn't matter about your instructions as well. I feel like 88 stamina at the start of the game is really, really nice. And pretty much will allow him to run all game and some, which is really, really nice aspect about the card. So, on to these part of you, the fun part, the overall scores. Now, if you don't know how this works, I pretty much rank each individual stats. So, I got pace, shooting, passing, etc. In a score out of 10, I also give them a value of coins and overall score, just so you're getting more in depth on the card. Now, first he's the pace. Now, overall, this I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. He's not really the fastest card in the game, like Mbappe or something like that. But with that being said, he is perfectly good enough to get you through and goal with that rapid, with that quick step, with that actual 90 pace. He's perfectly good enough for pace. Now, the shooting for me, this is hard because, as I've said, he's one of the best finishers in the game. With that Trivela, really good. So, if you're going to take only a strong foot into consideration, it's probably like a 9.5, 10. But taking into consideration a weak foot, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. It's such a good attribute, but it just is let down a lot because that weak foot is really quite bad in my opinion. Now, the passing for me, this is all dependent on where you play him, but as a general consensus, I'm going to give him a 8.5 out of 10 for passing. I do think that's a little bit harsh, but it all depends, because if you're playing as cam, you might have like the De Bruynes or the Odils, which actually have better passing, so I do need to be a little bit critical at times, but overall, that passing is exceptional. Now, the dribbling for me, I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. Really, really good, especially with that stocky body type. He's just really nimble and agile, and stuff to boost stuff. You want technical, you'd want 5-star skills, you'd maybe want a little bit more agility, but overall, it's just stupendous, and it's really, really good to get him in these nice positions. Now, the physicals for me, the one that matters, obviously, is that stamina. He does have that in abundance, but the other attributes are kind of lackluster, so overall for this, I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. Now, on overall score for me, I actually really did enjoy this card. I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. Now, I can't give you higher than that because he is a little bit predictable at times, and you will see the better players that obviously know Puskas' sweet foot and all that will try and mark you onto it, and it is a little bit harder, so you have to use his passing and do the 1-2s like that. Now, on value of coins, I'm going to give him, he is quite expensive at like 1.4 million. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10 value of coins. I do think he's a good card, and I think if you have got the money, he is probably one of the better icons for that price. But with that being said, it is a lot of money for a 3-star week for card, so you just need to be careful at that at times. But that's all for my review. As always, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do subscribe. It generally does mean a lot to my channel. Now, if you want to see anything in particular, let me know down in the comments down below, and I'll obviously get back to you whether I can or can't. I'm not like Bates, I don't have unlimited coins. But with that being said, I'll try my best. But I've got nothing more to say, so I'll see you in the next view, and peace out, guys.